Hey guys, it's Gary. It's Friday, about 10 minutes to 6 p.m. And this is just a little quick preliminary thing. What I'm doing tomorrow is actually going to be climbing, it's called Mount McLoughlin. It's here in Southern Oregon. I think it's the highest peak in Klamath County. I'll get more specifics on it and stuff. But I'm going to be leaving about 2 or 3 in the morning and headed up. It's probably about 45 minutes away. Never done it before, but I want to try to be up to the top before sunrise and do a time lapse for you guys. So I just kind of wanted you to see what was going on. The next time you see me, I'll probably be holding a headlamp. You know, it'll be dark. It'll probably be not the greatest of video, but I'm gonna try to keep you guys informed along the way up. And then once I get up there, you know, coming back, it'll be daylight and I can show you some more landscape and photos and pictures and video. And so I just wanted to give you guys a heads up on what's going on. And thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up. And we'll see you here probably in about 8 hours. And hope you guys enjoy it. Bye. Okay guys, I don't know if you can see this or not, but it's right at 4 a.m. Temperature's about 35 degrees. And I'm at the trailhead, and it's going to be more difficult than I thought. I kind of walked in a little bit. The trail's kind of really hard to see, you know, with it being so dark and stuff. But we're going to give it a shot. Excuse me, and hopefully we'll be able to get up at least above the tree line before sunrise and let you guys see what's going on. Talk to you guys in a little while. Bye. Hey guys, just give you a quick update. Hope you can see me. I know you can hear me. It is 5:15. I think I'm just about to above the tree line. I'm still in the trees. Temperatures dropped about 20 degrees. Winds really picked up. And what's weird is there's something big following me. I don't know if it's an elk, a bear, Bigfoot, I don't know. But the way it sounds, it's as big as I am. I mean, weight-wise, I mean, it's something big is following me. And right now, it's kind of nerve-wracking. And almost wish my buddy Leo was here to be bait, because I know I'm faster than him. But I'll keep you updated. Like I said, it's 5:15. I think I'm at the tree line, or real close to the tree line, and there's just something really weird out here following me. So we'll give you an update here in a little bit. Bye. You guys might be able to see the clouds. They're really trucking right there. And it's down to now we're looking at the trail. It's dark. This is kind of what I'm looking at. That's my trail. I don't know if you can see me this way or not. So there is definitely something following me. I did move my firearm from my backpack into my pocket. It's been about 20 minutes since last time, and the thing is pretty much just paralleling me. There's no trail or nothing, just through the brush. And I mean, it could be echo, but it's kind of weird that when I stop, you can hear it for another 5 or 10 seconds, and then it stops. When I start up, you know, you can tell it starts up after about 5-10 seconds. It's been pretty consistent for about the last mile. And again, we're right at the tree line. I don't know if you can see. It's pretty dark, but the clouds are really booking up there. It's gonna be cold. All right, we'll see you in a few minutes. Hey guys, I'm almost to the top. Really cold, windy. You might be able to see be up there, the moon, and we're going up to there. I'm really getting close. I'm above the clouds pretty much. Pretty freaking incredible, really. Out there is Klamath Lake, but it's pretty neat, the cloud thing. Once I got above the trees, whatever was following me decided to stop, so hopefully he don't pick me up on the way back down. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to make it to the top, but you know in a minute. Okay, so I'm gonna go right up there, right there. Woo, it's cold. Right here looks like where like a glacier broke off or something. Out over there is 4 Mile Lake, Klamath Lake, and we got clouds. Peak to go. It is cold, really windy, probably too dangerous to be up here. The sun's gone. One more peak though. I mean, I'm too close to bag it. So I think it's about another 200 yards is what I got to do. But it is cold, really cold. So here we go, trucking on. Kind of has like, oh shoot, kind of has a orange glow to it. Jesus. Or at least I was in the mountain was blocking most of the wind. Now I'm right in top of the wind. Right up there near the poles is the mountain. So we're just gonna, I'll try to keep the video going. Holy smoke, it's cold. Oh man, I'm too close. Like climbing Everest. Woo. Okay. I'm gonna put the camera up for a few. Okay, since the last update, I've climbed for 20 minutes and I still have I don't know, it just keeps going and it keeps getting higher and higher. Almost thinking my fingers could be not frostbite, but I mean they're getting really cold. It's probably about, if I was to guess, about 15 degrees and the wind's blowing about 15 or 20. The sun really not doing a whole lot, but I'm not gonna give up yet. I'm gonna at least do the next 100 yards and see if it goes more. Hey guys, it's 8 o'clock. According to my watch, it says I still have about 200 feet of elevation to go. 25 degrees. Wind's at least 25 miles an hour. The rocks are getting wet from the clouds. So I'm just trying to get my hands warmed up again, and we're gonna either go up. You can take a look out. It's pretty nasty. It's really nasty. According to my watch, it says we're at 9350. It's supposed to be 9,500 feet tall. You have to excuse my talking. It's just, I'm stumbling my words and stuff. But yeah, it's cold. Okay, so I think I'm about 25 feet away. You can see the clouds coming over right there. I think I'm 25 feet from the top. 200 yards. Totally treacherous, icy, big old rocks the size of Volkswagens. Been falling down the hill. I think just from the freezing or thawing. But I'm gonna go to that point right there. That rock is about, I don't know, 30 yards away, and that's it. I'll turn around from there. Hopefully that is the top. We'll find out here in a minute. It's flat, windy up here. It's cold. What do we got here? A couple little treasures. cold, cold. Okay, so that first box is like a geocache, I guess. Nothing in it for good. Man, my hands. Charlie, fabulous Grants Pass, beautiful hike, great, risky. 10-6, that was yesterday, the guy was up here. Oh man, my hands are frozen. Just go 10, 7, 19, or no, 17, gosh. 10, 7, 17. So we're out of the wind a little bit. We'll take a little gander around. We got a little rock here. Okay, we're getting the heck out of here. I made it in one piece. We're gonna go that way. The ice has formed up here since I got here about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Oh man, that's miserable. So I gotta go basically down this ridge right there. Okay, so I'm down 100 feet or so, and I bet it's warmed up 10 or 15 degrees. Right on the edge here, I gotta walk down this ridge. That's pretty much a sheer drop off right there. I mean, I'll get close so you can kind of see it, but I'm not. Then this stuff here is all. It's really, I don't know, it's like lava, crushed lava rock, but it's really slick. Nice pinnacle thing right there. See, we're still above the clouds and still really cold. is really pretty though. Man, this stuff is just so slick. Okay guys, hope you enjoyed that so far. Right now I'm taking a little break. I'm out of the wind. I'm still at 9,200 feet, so I'm only down 300 off the top. Got a long way to go. Just gotta get my hands they're shot. I gotta get them warmed up, and I'm gonna get something to eat here. Man, I don't think my hands have ever been so cold. It's moving fast. You definitely don't want to do this in flip-flops, that's for dang sure. Man, those things are moving fast. Hope you guys can tell. Okay, so what we're doing right now, right here is an orange ribbon. Like right there's orange ribbon, out there's orange. So we're just trying to follow, I believe those are trying to mark the trail a little bit. So that's kind of how we're coming down. And this morning, on the way up, I was following these little white dots of paint in the dark. There's another one right there. I didn't really notice the ribbons at all coming up. Probably because I was looking down at my feet more where the flashlight, the headlamp was shining. There's another white paint. Oh, another one. Whoever did it did a pretty nice job. Coming up, there was only one spot. And that was right at the Pacific Crest Trail. I didn't know which way to go for sure. The other thing I found a lot of, there's another white dot right there. Stack of rocks. It's still really cold. Mount Shasta is right there. I believe that's Lake of the Woods. Fish Lake is right there. Another orange. Right there's an orange blaze. Four-Mile Lake, Squaw Lake, I think. Squaw Lake. Funny thing is, you don't have to do time lapse with the wind. The way these clouds are. It's like live time lapse. So, in case you didn't know, we are filming on the GoPro 6 new camera. I've been out like a week now. By far their best camera. The picture quality, the audio, everything just seems to really fit together on this one. Man, the clouds are going. Mount Shasta, Brown Mountain, Lake of the Woods, the Great Meadow, Mountain Lakes Wilderness Areas right here, Klamath Lake, and we'll just watch the clouds for a second here. Hey guys, so on the way down just a few minutes ago, bumped into a gal. She's 74 years old. She was stopped on the side eating Vienna sausages. This is her 34th time up here. So that's really cool. And then I met a guy. He's on his way up, his first time. We were talking, he didn't have any gloves. So I gave him my gloves because man, he's definitely gonna need them up there on top. And then we might get hooked back up tomorrow in Medford or something. He's from Medford. I'm going over there for a wedding tomorrow. But yeah, it's cool to bump into people, to hear their story, talk a little bit. Right now, I guess we're at what they call is like base camp for McLoughlin, and I'll let you look. Just you know, I don't know what the circle represents, but people actually camp here and then get up early in the morning and then go to the top. So we got a little rock wall that they built. You know, they'll put their tent in here, I imagine. But the little old lady, the 74-year-old gal that's been up 34 times, told me that's what this is for. It's like a base camp. People will hike up to here, set up camp, get up the next morning, go to the top. So it's kind of cool. And we're gonna keep on descending. Again, that there is 4 Mile Lake, Klamath Lake, Lake of the Woods. And here in a minute we'll probably get a shot at Fish Lake. So just the last 1,500 feet up in elevation was terrible. Cold, dangerous, probably too dangerous for the conditions. I almost turned back, I mean, several times. But I am 100% stoked and glad that I pushed through my pain, my discomfort, my caution, you know what I'm talking about. I am pretty cautious, but then I kind of know my body. I know what I can do. I know what I've done experience-wise and everything. So, but it was pretty sketchy. Coming back down that 1,500 feet elevation was probably even sketchier, worse. There were rocks the size of Volkswagens running out in front of me that I had broke loose or whatever. Part of it too, I think, is just because the moisture, we were in the clouds, the moisture would you know, get in the cracks of the rocks and stuff, and then it's at 22 degrees things freeze and crack, you know, so it's constantly moving up there. But it's totally, I mean, it's beautiful, and I'm glad I did it. I'm glad you guys came along. We're still probably four miles or more from the truck, and we'll keep you updated. I'm gonna turn around and let you see one more Lake of the Woods. So I just met 2 more guys. They were from the Medford area. This was the 4th time for the one and 2nd time for the other. They were all, you know, decked out, had the gloves and trekking poles and everything. So yeah, that's 1, 2. There's 4 guys behind me going up. Of course, I'm the first one up and coming back down. And I'd almost assume that I'll bump into at least, oh, ouch, at least one more group, and I might just take a break right here. So as I try to get stood back up, and we'll talk to you in a little while. Last weekend, Taylor's my wife, her birthday, so we're talking to them. Howdy. Hi. How are you? Good. Good. You get there? Yeah. Coming down. Huh? I'm on my way down. Yeah. I got there in the dark. Good oh wow. Good shit. To the sunrise thing. Oh, good for you. So that was 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, knees, 12. That's a lot. So it's starting to warm up. I took my hooded sweatshirt off. But now, of course, I'm in the shade. And going downhill, you gotta be really, really careful. So you gotta go slow, baby steps. So you're not really revving up your motor at all. But you don't want to get hurt either. So just basically you put it in low gear and just keep chugging. Keep on chugging down the rocks. When you can see, I mean, every step is potentially fall down and break a leg step, you know. There's nothing easy about hiking up or down a hill. But all this little river rock stuff, man, it's just like little marbles. So you definitely want good shoes. I'm gonna show you what I got. Mine are Danner above the ankle. Danner makes a really good brand. This thing right here, it's called a Garmin Tempe. So it's actually telling my watch what the outside temperature is. Most watches, or probably all watches that do temperature, have to try to compensate for your body temperature. So you're hiking, your body temperature is going to go up a degree or two. Basically, you should stay at 98.6, but I mean, it's going to go up a little. Or it could even go down a little because of sweat and evaporation. So your watch is just not accurate enough temperature-wise. That thing, the Tempe, you can clamp it to your shoe, which of course is going to get a little bit of interference from your foot. But same as on a jacket, on a zipper, it's still going to get. So, I mean, it's way more accurate than not having it or just taking it off the watch. So that's my story on that. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, we're continuing to go down here. So a little bit of history on the hill here. It was a volcano, just like Crater Lake and Mount Shasta and stuff. But in the late 1800s, it was named Mount McLoughlin for John McLoughlin, who was a doctor. He worked or was part of the Hudson Bay Fur Trading Company up by Portland, and they used to come down here, I guess. So that's how it got this name, McLoughlin. Some people refer to it as Mount Pitt, and where that came from, they were going to name it after the Pitt River in California. But like I said, that was after they had already named it Mount McLoughlin. Mount Pitt never stuck, so it's always been Mount McLoughlin. From I think it was 1868 is when it actually was wrote down in the books. And then the Indians called it a few different things, depending on the tribe. They called it different things. But what was kind of interesting, and I don't know if I'd have to do more research on it to see if that's true, but supposedly back then, maybe it was in the early 1800s, I don't know, but back then, great numbers of deer, elk, and grizzly bear were on this, on this mountain. And I didn't know grizzly bear were this far south. Maybe I just don't know my grizzly bears. But I thought that was kind of weird that they claimed that there was numerous grizzly bear. And as for whatever was messing with me this morning, I don't know if it was my mind or actual something, but nothing's going on now. There's, I think, 13 people now going up the mountain. So I don't think whatever it was, if it was actually something, would want to be seen or messed around, or if there's 13 people and a dog up here. So I'm just, like I said, I'm just chugging. My knees are pretty tired. And this video here is probably in and out, but hopefully it's all right. Okay, we're gonna go for a little bit. So I haven't seen a white dot or an orange, ribbon for quite some time. But I'm gonna show you something. I'm gonna watch if you guys can see that. It shows that we're right on the same track that we were when we came in. So I actually think when I took that wrong trail first thing, I think it's down over here to our left. I think we're kind of like above that maybe. But we'll either get lost or we'll get to the truck. See you in a little while. Hi, how are you?
Good.
It only gets worse. Then you got to come back. When you're on one of these solo hikes, you get a lot of time to think. And so I was thinking, when I was up there on the top in like that little shelter, and I was writing down in the logbook, I bet I had a slight case of hypothermia, because I was really like slurring a little bit, trouble concentrating the last 1,000 feet. I don't know if you guys saw that or noticed that, but looking back, I really struggled that last little bit. So cold, so windy. And then your goal is just so close in reach, you almost become stupid and try to push through. But I think I was on, like, right on the verge of a mild case of hypothermia. That's pretty stupid when you're by yourself and, you know, 7 miles out in the middle of nowhere, no cell phone, no nothing. By the time the next guy would have got to me, the guy I gave gloves to, I mean, he might not even have made it because it's so cold. So it's something to think about. If I had to do over it again, I'd probably go to the top. But that's probably not the smartest thing. All right, we'll keep chatting with you. All right, guys, that's completed. That's marked off my bucket list. I don't know how good a bucket list that is. So just go over a couple of quick stats here. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. From the time we left the truck this morning, 9 hours, 1 minute, 11.7 miles. 4,200 foot climb, and the Garmin watch, it was at 100% this morning, and right now it's at 8. So it will do a 9-hour day, which is another test that I was trying to do. Thanks for watching. I know this video is going to be a little bit long, but if you can, subscribe, give us a thumb up, leave a comment, share it with your friends that might like hiking. And we'll see you next time. God bless.